Hey Hart fans, welcome to the Butch Hartman channel. I'm so glad you're here. You know what? If you guys want some free drawing training, click the link that's available with this video and I'll teach you how to draw 3 of the most famous cartoon characters of all time in under 10 minutes. Hope you enjoy that. Okay, the year is 1981. Mr. Cameraman.
Yes.
What was going on in 1981?
Ronald Reagan, there was an assassination attempt on his life.
That was how I remember that. What else happened?
I believe the first woman was elected to the Supreme Court.
And what else happened?
And I believe the first space shuttle launched.
Okay, very, very cool. So here's the deal, guys. A lot of things happened in 1981, but you know what else happened in 1981? I was 16 years old. That's right. I, Butch Hartman, because I was born in 1965. In 1981, I was 16 years old. And boy, it was certainly a time. This was a time before the internet. Can you imagine a time before the internet, Mr. Cameraman?
Time existed before the internet?
Time existed before the internet. It existed before even I showed up, which is bizarre to think about. And back in 1981, we had movies. You ever heard of a movie?
Yeah, of course. I watch them all the time.
Do you watch them all the time? Where do you see your majority of your movies? Where do you see them?
Either in the theaters or on my phone.
That's right. See, our phones were connected to a wall.
We have technology.
And we had to like walk away from the wall with a cord. We were like tied to the wall.
And this is a rotary dial wall telephone.
But we thought it was really an advancement when we could like, have a cordless phone. That was years in the future though. But 1981, all those other things happened, yes. But you said Ronald Reagan was shot, right? You know what else happened in 1981?
What else happened?
Raiders of the Lost Ark came out. That's right. The Steven Spielberg directed and George Lucas written movie that basically changed the face of cinema.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Came out that year. And I didn't want to see Raiders of the Lost Ark when it came out. I had no idea what it was about. I don't think the ad campaign was that great for it, at least what I could see. I'm like, I don't want to go see Raiders of the Lost Ark, but you know what? I went and saw Raiders of the Lost Ark. It was one of the greatest movies I ever saw in my life. To this day, one of my favorite films. I think a lot of you out there might agree. And we just loved it. Me and my Michigan pals, because I'm from Michigan originally. Michigan, the hand shape. It's the hand-shaped state. Ding. That's right. Shaped like a hand. I'm from this area right here, right where the bone of the thumb joins. So, in 1981, all those things happened, but one other thing happened too. My friends and I made a movie. That's right. We had a Super 8 camera, which was basically half the size of a 16mm camera. And it was the smallest film available. And I remember getting this camera. I actually saved up trading stamps to get this camera. You'd go to the grocery store, and every purchase you made, they give you a bunch of trading stamps. And the trading stamps, you'd collect them, and you could get items. And I actually got a Super 8 camera by trading in trading stamps. And the one cool feature about this camera was its zoom feature. We could actually zoom in on things while we were filming. So, we made this movie. It's called The Adventures of Indiana Butch. It's a blast. We had a great time making it. It's our homage to Raiders of the Lost Ark, shot on Super 8mm film. Check it out, and we'll come back when it's done. Well, there it was, The Adventures of Indiana Butch. That's Butch Hartman at age 16. I can't. Can you believe I look that young, Mr. Cameraman?
No, not at all.
I
Not
did-
at all. Like
That-
zero.
I look exactly the same.
No.
I don't.
You know.
Oh, I don't. I look much older now.
Yes.
You're trying to. Okay, you're saying I'm older now.
Yes.
So sad. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. So anyway, we had a great time making that movie back in 1981, guys, and I'm just so grateful that my friends found this and sent it to me. I mean, seeing yourself at age 16, I'm just so glad we filmed that. And boy, had I known the amazing adventures that awaited me at that time, I might have appreciated things a little more. I might have, sort of enjoyed life a little more. But when you're young, you're trying to get through it. You don't know where you're going, and you don't really appreciate things as a younger person. But boy, being an older person now, seeing that younger Butch Hartman, I want to go back to that Butch Hartman and say, you know what, Butch Hartman?
Come with me if you want to live.
I want to thank a few people here as well for making this film possible. You know, back in 1981, all we had were our pals and our Super 8 camera. But my good friend Bob Scott and I worked on this movie. Bob and I are from the same area in Michigan. We came out to California in the early 80s, both to be animators, if you can believe it, at Disney. I think Bob went to work for Disney for a little while. I never worked for Disney. Bob also went to go work for Pixar, where he worked on great movies like Monsters, Inc., The Incredibles, Ratatouille, the list goes on. He also has an incredible comic strip that he writes and produces on his own called Bear With Me. It's been out for a long, long time. But Bob is just an incredible artist. So go check out Bear With Me if you can. We'll put the links down in the description. And I want you guys just to really enjoy the artwork of Bob Scott. But Bob and I did this movie years ago, not knowing where our futures led, and it was just so much fun to do. I also want to thank Bob's brother, Tommy Scott, for reaching out to me after all these years. He found the movie. He put the new music and sound effects on it and made me aware of its existence because I totally forgot. But I'm so excited that he was able to do that. So, Tommy, thank you very much. You're awesome. So there you go, guys. That was Indiana Butch, made on Super 8 film back in 1981. And boy, what a great memory that brought back. Mr. Cameraman,
Yes.
what would you say to 16-year-old Butch Hartman if you had the chance?
Stay away from a project named Google.
God, I really wish you had told me that. I really, really wish you had told me that. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to check out my friend Bob Scott's comic strip, Bear With Me. Click the link, like I said. And as always, don't forget, art gives you power. Use it wisely.